Hi Stitchers! Today I'm going to do a video of how I display some of my pieces. In my living room, I purchased an antique ironing board at an antique store for only $30. It makes an excellent display table for some of my pieces. And we're going to move in a little bit closer to get a better look at some of these beauties. Now, up on the left, you have Work Hard, Pray Long, Trust God. That's by Lizzie Kate. Down in the front, you can see I have this little stitching box. This was stitched by my friend Peggy, who went home to heaven a couple years ago, but I finished it up and I do have it displaying on this table. And this piece is a metal box that was actually left up in the attic on the house I purchased. This is metal. It was made in Brooklyn, New York. And it is beautiful. Look at the rim. And it really does, it looks like cross stitch. It's just a beautiful piece there. Next, we're going to move over to this little display. And these are some pieces that some people have made for me. Down in the front, this piece is made by Lee, and I'll put a link to her blog. Up above, Friendship Grows was made and sent to me by someone that reached out after I lost something, and I don't have her name handy, but I absolutely adore this piece. Over here, this was done 40 count over 1. It's a tiny piece, but it's so cute. I stitched that. And back here is this rabbit. Carol at Stitching Dreams made that for me, and I'll put her link below also. And then down over here I have a little spring bird I stitched over 140 count. Up over on the right here, I have the blue ball mason jar that was found up in the attic, along with this really antique plug-in iron. So they left some good pieces behind, and I just incorporated them into this display. Next, I'm going to take you to the guest bedroom. And I have it decorated in Americana. So let's go take a look. This is the dresser in the guest bedroom. And we're going to go in a little bit closer. And you could see this beautiful cross-stitch piece here. And then you have a couple of Believe displays here. And then we have Home of the Free over here. And just simply decorated in, the red, white, and blue. I have a couple of stars hanging up over here. And the decals say Live, Love, Laugh. As you walk into the bedroom, you can see I have these handmade wool rugs that I purchased from a store in Tennessee. And the bedspread is also Americana with the stars. And get a little bit closer for you. Just beautiful. It really does go well with the room. I have a little nightstand over there. I have a couple more stars. Then up on this other wall here, we do have a red, white, and blue wall hanging. That was actually left up in the attic also, so I incorporated that into this room. The next piece that I'm going to show you is an embroidery piece embroidery piece that I picked up at an antique store. This is the embroidery piece that I picked up at the antique store. Somebody put a lot of work and time into this piece. Framed, it was less than $20. And it says, quiet times can be nice times too. It's a cute little rabbit. This hangs in my bedroom. Next, I'm going to take you into the sunroom, and I'm going to show you the couple of quilts that I have stitched. Now the quilt, of course, I quilted, not stitched. So we're going to go into, this is the sunroom. You can see my aloe plants there. And this is a nautical theme. Now these are my favorite colors, blues, aquas. These are definitely colors that I'm really drawn to. Now you could see these fish were appliqued onto this beautiful quilt, and I hung it on the wall out here. It's just so pretty and gives it lots of color. Now this table, my awesome brother-in-law John did make for me. He's extremely talented. What we did is we picked up this window pane from an antique store, and he built the table. So you could see this opens up. You could put things in there, and the glass pane was only $30 in the antique store. And over here we do have my rosemary plant. We have some basil and a couple of Christmas cactus plants that already bloomed. And down here we do have the Lizzie Tate piece that I did show you in the last video on this table out here. Now you could see my jumper outside. Now outside I do have a double hung bird feeder, and tons of birds come here every day to eat, and I could watch them from my dining room or my kitchen window or out here in the sunroom. And that's my spearmint plant there. Now over on this table, they left this table when I purchased the house also. It's beautiful. They left the flowers on the table, so I just left it out in the sunroom. And over here I do have displayed my sunshine beach piece. And the birds keep me busy. They make me buy bird food all the time. So there's a big bag of bird food. I got my watering bottle and a couple of metal baskets I'll be using. And of course, these are my Minion boots for gardening. I actually purchased those in the kids department because I have a tiny foot. I could get away with that. And I'm going to take you and show you my other quilt. This style quilt is called the Bargello, and it looks like waves going through the quilt. And I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer so you can really see. The beauty of this quilt is amazing. The colors of the batik fabrics is just amazing. And I love color. I love adding color to an area. And I just draped this over my leather couch here. Now this is a hanging I have in my big front window. This is just a beautiful stained glass piece. I just love this piece. And I'm going to take you over by the fireplace. Now the fireplace was where I was filming my first video. And I do have some pieces hanging here. And I'll bring you in a little bit closer so you can see those a little bit more. These were in my first video. And there's one last piece that I'm going to be showing you. Now this is a piece that my sister quilted for me, and she's extremely talented. This piece sits on my dining room table. It usually has a bowl on it, but she quilted this piece and she did the top all by hand. It's pretty amazing. My sister Cheryl has some really amazing talent when it comes to the quilts. And this is actually felt. It's just an amazing job she did on that piece. Now I wanted to thank everybody out there who viewed my first video, has given me encouragement, and I'm so happy I could share some of my cross-stitch work as I enjoy watching other people's work. I hope everybody is having a great day, and until we meet again, happy stitching.